Hi everybody, Seamus Kennedy here. I was really looking forward to coming back to beautiful Muskegon and coming to the Michigan Irish Music Festival again this year, one of my favourite festivals. And before I do a couple of songs for you, I would like to thank people who have become friends over the years, not just the audience members, but the committees and the people who put this on. I want to thank Tom Schaub, Mary Price, Chris Zart, Andrew and Colleen Zart, Kevin Donovan, also known as the Boston Blow-In, Bruce Duff and his brother Leon Mack, the official photographer of the festival, Lachelle Mikesell, Lynn and Lonnie Keach. They're the ones that everybody loves because they feed all the musicians backstage and the food is absolutely marvelous. Thank you. The lovely and talented Debbie McCarthy Smith, better known to all as Banger. And of course, the guy without whom the festival couldn't run smoothly at all, the golden voice of the great Midwest, the best announcer ever, my friend Bill Marshall. Thank you, guys. The vendors are very important as well, and we have a lovely vendor tent there. Jack and Gail Baker from Rampant Lion, and of course my friends at McGovern's, who feed me really well each weekend of the festival. I want to thank you. Anyway, I'm going to do a couple of songs for you, and the first one is called Whiskey in the Jar, and the second one isn't. Black fall the daddy-o, black fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. As I was going over the far-famed Kerry Mountains, I met Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol, I then produced my rapier, saying stand and deliver, I am a bold saver, my shirring da-da-da-da-da. Black fall the daddy-o, black fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I pounded out his money and it made a pretty penny. Put it in my pocket and I brought it back to Jenny. She sighed and she swore she never would betray me. But the devil take the women, but they never can be easy. My shirring da-da-da-da-da. Black fall the daddy-o, black fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I then went to my chamber for to take a slumber. I dreamt of golden jewels, sure it was no wonder. Jenny drew me charges, filled them up with water, and sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. My shirring da-ba-doo-ra-ba-da. Black fall the daddy-o, black fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I then went to my chamber for to take a slumber. I dreamt of golden jewels, sure it was no wonder. Jenny drew me charges, filled them up with water, and sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. My shirring da-ba-doo-ra-ba-da. Black fall the daddy-o, black fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now if anyone can aid me, it's my brother in the army. If I can find his station in Cork or in Killarney, if he'll go with me, we'll go roaming in Kilkenny. I'm sure he'll treat me better than the darling sporting Jenny. My shirring da-ba-doo-ra-ba-da. Black fall the daddy-o, black fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now there's some take delight in the hurley and the bowling, others take delight in the carriages a-rolling. I take delight in the juice of the barley and courting pretty fair maids in the morning bright and early. My shirring da-ba-doo-ra-ba-da. Black fall the daddy-o, black fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. My shirring da-ba-doo-ra-ba-da. Black fall the daddy-o, black fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Thank you very much. You're too kind. Don't get up, don't get up. Okay, that's enough applause now. Thank you. I'm going to continue here with thanking the festival for one of the most important things. This is the best festival for this. You guys have the best restrooms. The Porta-Johns are absolutely wonderful. It's a pleasure to be there. It really is. Thank you. I also love going to the festival every year to renew acquaintances with the great musicians that come every year. Eamon de Barra. Eamon has a job that I would not like. He is the wrangler for all the musicians when they do the Chinole on Saturday. He gets everybody roped in on stage, on time, and I'll tell you what, back in the 1800s, he would have been a cowboy. He would have been a trail boss, let me tell you. Richard McMullen and Blackthorn, I've loved listening to those guys, not mainly because Richard's from my hometown, but because their music is superb. Moxie Strings, Alison and Diana, wonderfully talented ladies, and they have a wonderful stage show. My friend Ian Gould and his wife Liz, Ian's great talent, multi-instrumentalist, and his wife puts on a wonderful children's show, as do Tom and Debbie O'Carroll. Tom is my old partner in the Beggar Men, a very, very well-educated man, and he does a marvellous show about the history of Ireland, the saints and scholars, and also about the travelling people in Ireland. And Debbie is a wonderful magician, storyteller, and mime. They're fabulous. Of course, it wouldn't be the Michigan Irish Music Festival without Big Mick Lane and the Conklin Cayley Band running the trad tent. We thank Mick for keeping the trad music going with his buddies in the trad tent, and thanks to the Conklin Cayley Band. A young fellow that I'm going to miss this year, Shane Hennessy. What a marvellous guitar player that lad is. And if you can look up some of these performers on Facebook or their websites and check out their music, I'm sure they would really enjoy it. I'm going to try another song for you right now. Enough talking. There are milestones in every lad's growing, like landmarks along life's way. So I took my son out to have his first pint in our local pub 3 blocks away. In our local pub 3 blocks away. Our local pub 3 blocks away. I took my son out to have his first pint in our local pub 3 blocks away. I bought him a Guinness and he took a taste and he spat it right out on the floor. I couldn't just let a good pint go to waste, so I drank it and wanted some more. I drank it and wanted some more. I drank it and wanted some more. I couldn't just let a good pint go to waste, so I drank it and wanted some more. Then I bought him a harp. He took a drink and spat out that mouthful as well. I couldn't let that one get tossed down the sink, so I drank it, it really was swell. I drank it, it really was swell. I drank it, it really was swell. I couldn't let that one get tossed down the sink, so I drank it, it really was swell. Then I bought him a Smithwick's. He took a sip, made a face and spat that one out too. I had to drink it so it wouldn't go bad. What else is a father to do? What else is a father to do? What else is a father to do? I had to drink it so it wouldn't go bad. What else is a father to do? I thought he'd like whiskey, so I bought him a Bushmills. He tried a wee drop and he spat. I knocked it back, licked my lips and I smiled, and I wondered what he thought of that. I wondered what he thought of that. I wondered what he thought of that. I knocked it back, licked my lips and I smiled, and I wondered what he thought of that. By the time I figured he didn't like whiskey or beer with a nice head of foam, I was so drunk that I was unable to push his stroller back home. to push his stroller back home, to push his stroller back home. I was so drunk that I was unable to push his stroller back home. There you go. Wish I was singing for you in person. One other gentleman I would really like to thank, an acquaintance of mine, not just an acquaintance anymore, a good friend of mine down through the years, John Kennedy of Kennedy's Kitchen. John and I do a show, the Kennedy guys, and where we talk about our families and singing and history and recite poetry. And John is a heck of a guy. If you get a chance to check out Kennedy's Kitchen, you should do so. And until we meet next year in 2021, I hope that you all stay safe and sound. So what I want you to do until we meet: wear your masks, and stay one arm and one mandolin length away from everybody else. If you haven't got a mandolin, talk to Dave Curley. He's got tons of them. He'll send you one, okay? Thank you, and until we see each other in 2021, please stay safe. Love you all. Thank you.